let's listen to the complete story of Vaidyanath, a Jyotirling established by Lanka king Ravana. Vaidyanatheshwar is believed to be the fifth of the 12 sacred Jyotirlings. Situated in Jharkhand, the Vaidyanath temple is also known as Vaidyanath or Baidyanath Dham. Let's know more about the origin of this Jyotirling and its name. While Vaidyanath, being a Jyotirling, is mentioned in many Pauranic texts, the location of the Jyotirling has been disputed. It is generally accepted that the Baidyanath Dham in Deoghar district in Jharkhand is the home of Vaidyanatheshwar Jyotirling. According to the Koti Rudra Samhita of Shiva Puran, once Ravana, the Asura king of Lanka, started a severe penance to Lord Shiva. Ravana was a devotee of Shiva and he wanted to take Lord Shiva to his kingdom Lanka. Ravana prayed and meditated on Mount Kailash for years, but to no avail. Finally, Ravana dug a huge hole in the ground and lit a sacrificial fire in the pit, which is called the Agni Kund. Then he constructed a Shivalinga in front of it. Thus, while praying to Lord Shiva, he started cutting off his heads one by one and offering them into the fire to appease Lord Shiva. When he finished cutting off 9 of his heads and was about to cut off his last and the 10th one, Lord Shiva appeared before him and stopped him. Lord Shiva was pleased with the intense devotion of Ravana and put the rest of his heads back on his shoulder, curing him. Pleased with Ravana's worship, Lord Shiva asked him what he wanted. When Ravana expressed his desire to take Shiva to Lanka, the Lord said, "You can take my Atmalingam to Lanka, O Ravana, but there is a condition. Wherever you put me down on the ground, I will establish myself there." Ravana agreed to the condition and started off to Lanka with the Atmalingam in his Pushpak Viman, which was a flying chariot of Ravana. The gods did not want the Asura to have the Atmalingam with him because he would do wicked acts with the power from the Shivalinga. To stop him, it is said that the Devatas conspired to create obstacles in his journey. Varun Dev entered his body and soon Ravana felt the call of nature. Wanting to relieve himself, Ravana came down on the ground and looked around. He saw a cowherd boy nearby and requested him to hold the Shivalinga while he relieved himself. The cowherd agreed and Ravana went away to relieve himself. As the cowherd held on to the Shivalinga, he started feeling it growing heavier by the minute. Soon, it became impossible for the cowherd boy to carry the Shivalinga in his hands and he put it down on the ground and left. When Ravana returned, the cowherd was nowhere to be seen. When Ravana saw the Shivalinga on the ground, he tried to pick it up. But no matter how hard he struggled, he could not even budge the Shivalinga an inch. Finally, Ravana had to admit defeat and he left without the Atmalinga for Lanka. Then Lord Brahma, Lord Vishnu and the other Devatas came there and worshipped the Atmalinga, establishing the Vaidyanath Jyotirling and went back to their abodes. It was the healing action of Lord Shiva in putting back Ravana's head that earned him the name Baidyanath or Vaidyanath, because Vaidya means a doctor. So in essence, Lord Shiva is also the Lord of all the doctors. There is also a local story that speaks of a hunter named Baiju who used to worship the Shivalinga daily. And from his devotion, the Shivalinga came to be known as Baidyanath, which is the name more popular with the local Santhal community. Another ancient text, the Matsya Puran, mentions this place as Arogya Baidyanath, a sacred place where Lord Shiva and Shakti cure people from incurable diseases.